I'm sorry to interrupt, and I hope you'll continue enjoying your coffee and dessert, but we have a few things to say. And I want to start by saying I hope you have enjoyed your dinner as much as I have. And Bill and Joe, the heads of our catering service back there, thank you for a fabulous meal. I would like now to introduce a new trustee who will be joining us for the first time at the October board meeting. It's Paul Beswick and SK, and I'm looking for them. There they are. Would you just stand up so we can welcome you to the Board of Trustees? Some of you will remember that Paul was our honoree several years ago at this dinner. And Paul is already demonstrating the kind of leadership that's going to continue to propel WPI forward by creating the Beswick Professorship in Entrepreneurship in our Department of Management. And that wonderful gift has enabled us to recruit a senior professor of management entrepreneurship, Frank Hoy, who has joined us this year and is adding mightily already to the university's offerings in entrepreneurship and management. So Paul and SK, thank you again for your generosity and your leadership. All of you, of course, support WPI so generously. At a time when only about 60% of the actual cost of educating a student is covered by tuition, we and all of the other very fine institutions in the country depend so much on the generosity of our alumni and friends to help close that gap, and you are doing a great job at that, and we appreciate it very much, and it's a great chance to just spend a little time reflecting back on your qualities this evening and the good fortune that WPI has to have all of you among our numbers, so I thank you heartily for that. In particular, we are here this evening to induct some new presidential founders and to acknowledge the continuing membership of this important society. Let me remind you at the outset of this part of the program of the significance of this very special group of alumni and friends. The vision that led to the founding of WPI in 1865 belonged principally to one man. That was John Boynton, a prosperous tinware merchant from Templeton, Massachusetts. John Boynton always regretted that he had been denied the opportunity for a college education. He sought to found an institution where young men working in manufacturing could receive a college education, as well as an institution that would prepare leaders for the burgeoning industrial revolution. In pursuit of that noble goal, John Boynton donated $100,000 to found this institute, with the stipulation that the residents of the Worcester area also contribute to the undertaking, sort of a reverse pilot agreement, if you will. Now, in response to Boynton's request, more than 225 Worcester citizens and workers at 20 of the city's factories and machine shops contributed to the construction of Boynton Hall, our first campus building and still the building in which the office of the president of WPI is located. During the past 144 years, many other men and women have joined John Boynton in supporting that vision. Your confidence in the mission of this fine institution has inspired you to support WPI at a level that equals or exceeds John Boynton's founding gift of $100,000. Today, we celebrate you as presidential founders in honor of your lifetime commitment to WPI. We are pleased, as I said, to have several new presidential founders with us this evening, and I would like to introduce them to you now. So individually, as I call your name, would you please join me here on the stage? Let me brag about you just a little bit, and please accept a token of our appreciation. I'd like to ask Ellen and Stu Kazin, Stu, class of 61, if they would come forward. Stu Kazin retired in 1999 as Senior Vice President of Administration and Worldwide Operations at Lotus. He's been a long-time dedicated alumnus of WPI, active in the life of this university, and we could not pass up the opportunity to further engage Stu as a volunteer. For the past 4 years, he has chaired the Alumni Fund Board. He's rejuvenated this critical group of alumni volunteers, spending countless hours with the staff and his fellow board members to help WPI raise those important unrestricted dollars. Stu and his wife, Ellen, recently made a commitment to name the conference room in the new Sports and Recreation Center. Wonderful leadership for that project. Much appreciated. Congratulations to both of you.